got some footage of that. It's been just coming down in droves, and according to the, oh hey, it's like rain.
I noticed it.
But, yeah, fog, rain, and it looks like it's going to be more of the same for the rest of today, so, you know, I'm a little bit unclear about how fun our stops will be at these sites.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Right, okay, well, hopefully, oh, is this Indiana up here? Oh.
Well, we may be in Indiana. It's a little unclear where the border is.
Well, no, they normally mark it, don't they? I mean, it's that kind of, yeah. I mean, states like to brag when you're in Indiana. It's not a really bad state, not from my perspective anyway. Well, oh, here it is.
That's the end of the Ohio Turnpike.
Son of a bitch. Oh, here we are.
There we go.
And there it was.
There's Indiana.
Okay, so we are now in the state of Indiana.
You get to a rest stop.
God help us all. We're apparently on the AMVETS, American Highway, which I assume means American Veterans Highway.
Nice. It's 70 here.
Oh, the speed limit's went up to 70, so our time might increase. Also, our GPS is saying that we should arrive at our destination at 7, though we're probably going to take dinner at some point before then. What do you think, maybe in an hour?
Maybe. It might also be 6 when we get there because of the time change, so.
Right, but I don't know. I think it might be a good time. I think it might be good for us to take a little bit of a break pretty soon.
I'd like to go to an Indiana Welcome Center, but
well, we haven't really eaten anything today of substance. We've eaten chips and stuff, but
we've eaten the good word of Christ.
Right, we've eaten Christ and the good word of Luther and Calvin. So, right, so
the good news.
Right, the good, the good news. God, this radio station's already okay. Anyways, so yeah, Indiana, and that is that. Okay, so let's get some John action in here too.
Okay, so this is supposed to be the diner on the street corner.
This right here?
Yes.
I guess put in frickin' Perkins. Just put it in. At least we can tell Tyler we ate at Perkins once, and he'll be very happy. Okay, so here we are. We're in Elkhart, Indiana. We decided that no, I turned that. I shouldn't have. We decided that it's the biggest town we run into so far in Indiana since we crossed the border, so we might as well eat here. So far we've been using the GPS, which hasn't failed us so far in terms of finding lodging and food, and we've now put in 3 restaurants and found 3 restaurants in the area which are supposed to be local restaurants. That's part of our goal here, but absolutely none of them have existed. One of them was closed and 2 of them just didn't exist. Like this street corner, which is obviously residential, supposed to be 1 restaurant and just not there. Same with another one, so we're just gonna go to Perkins, which is apparently very big in this part of the country. I think it's like kind of like the IHOP or the IHOP or kind of like the Denny's of this part of the country, but our friend from Ohio always talks about it, so we'll go there, I guess.
I'd also like to add that I've driven in a lot of cities in my life. Well, not a lot of cities, but a fair amount of cities. And really the driving in the city is abysmal. Like, I've never been honked at more. I've never been more aggravated with people driving. It's just really, I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this town.
People keep honking at John for not going on red lights and stuff.
Yeah, like I was stopped at a red light and someone honked at me for, like, trying to make a left turn as though I should have gone on a red light and made a left turn, which I don't really understand.
Right. Similarly, you know, this is a pretty bad town. Like, it's really poorly designed. It's very spread out and not very pretty. So, Elkhart, Indiana, you are not my future destination ever again, hopefully. I don't mean to bash every city. I mean, we've been through a couple nice cities, like, oh crap. Like, where did we spend the night again?
Mansfield.
Mansfield was a nice city.
Mansfield's pretty nice.
Pretty decent city, but yeah, this is not. So
the thing that's also driving me insane is that all the music we've been listening to for some reason has been about Jesus.
Well,
just before we turned this camera on, there was a song. I think the lyrics were Jesus, 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 Jesus. That was the entire song.
Right, similar long song about how there's a reason why there's a capital C in Christmas. Right. But yeah, we found a Christian radio station. I don't know why we've been listening to it for the past hour or so, kind of in the background, on and off, but we have been. I'm probably gonna stop that now and listen to some real music after. Probably listen to it until we get to the restaurant, but yeah, so here we are. We're gonna eat Perkins, blech. You know, not that exciting, and, you know, Elkhart, Indiana.